Hello, my name's Payne, and I'm going to guide you round each hole of a fascinating heathland course designed by the same genius who created Augusta National, Dr. Alistair Mackenzie. Now, South Moor started life as a miners-only coal-board club in 1923. So, given the Made by Mackenzie connection with the US Masters, here's a course which has gone from minors to majors. Welcome to South Moor. The first hole at South Moor is a par 3, measuring 161 yards from the middle tee. The hole runs up a gentle slope, and as we get to the green, you'll see it's flanked by bunkers left and right. Consider taking one extra club so you hit the green, which slopes from back to front. Once on the green, there are some subtle slopes, which will see your ball running off if you're not careful. The second hole is the first of our par 5s. At 466 yards, it's by no means a long hole, but what it lacks in distance, it makes up for in its demand for an accurate tee shot. The tiger line is just over the path on the left-hand side. It's a bold decision to go for the green in 2, or whether to place another shot up the fairway, leaving a chip into the green. Tempting to go for it, as there's not a lot of danger, but again, a well-placed shot to the green will pay dividends, as it slopes heavily from right to left. Always aim for the left part of the green to leave an uphill putt. Our third hole is a par 3, measuring 146 yards from the middle tees. Surrounded by trees, with a ditch in front of the green, an accurate tee shot is a must. The green has 2 tiers, both are fairly flat, although not a long hole. The key is definitely the tee shot to the right level on the green. Pay attention to the flag. Our 405-yard par 4, the first of our par 4s. It's relatively straight, and the best line from the tee is down the left-hand side, as the fairway slopes gently from left to right. Engaging your second shot, a slight hollow in front of the green makes it look shorter, and second shots to the green are also best placed to the left-hand side. Again, there's a left to right slope, so balls should roll, leaving an uphill putt. Our fifth hole is a par 4, which doglegs right to left, and the tee shot is played from the bottom of a bank, well below the fairway. Try to keep your tee shot as close to the trees on the left-hand side as you can for the easiest approach to the green. There's a huge drop from right to left, and the green towers up high, hewn out of the side of a hill, with massive trouble down to the left. The green is fairly long and can be at least 1 club difference from front to back. The safest option for the approach is to use the bank on the right-hand side. Judge it well, though. The most severe slope on the course can easily take your ball across the green to a no-go area of jungle on the left. Hole number 6, 311 yards, a par 4. The tee shot is blind. Aim for the greenhouses on the horizon. There are a few options off the tee, a long iron maybe to the top of the bank, or using the greenhouses as your line, take a driver and go for the green. The fairway slopes heavily from left to right and will generally leave a mid-short iron to a level green. Be careful of the bunkers which surround the green, but any shot to the middle will leave a fairly decent chance of achieving a birdie. Our 7th hole is a fairly straightforward par 4, 390 yards off the whites. The hole runs down a gentle bank, but an accurate tee shot is still a must. Aim for the 2 bunkers down the left-hand side, and that will leave you the best approach into the green. Aiming for the bunkers off the tee will help you avoid the ditch which runs down the right in the out of bounds. Approachers to the green can either make use of the bank to roll the ball in or fly in all the way. Shots placed to the middle of the green will give you the best chance of a birdie at this one. Hole number 8, a par 4, 364 yards. After you've ideally faded your tee shot over a ditch and round through a gap in the trees, you will find there is more room to your right than you expect when you look out from the tee. Those trees on the left-hand side now is definitely the line from the tee. Out of bounds is on the right-hand side and the slope is from left to right. Once this has been achieved, take an extra club for your approach to the green and aim for the right-hand side. The slope is left to right, greenside bunker on the right. But get below the hole, because otherwise you could easily 3-putt on a big green. Our 9th hole requires a long straight drive up the hill through the channel of trees. Index 2 on the card, but most members will tell you it's the hardest hole on the course. The approach to the green is difficult and requires an extra club to hit a green which slopes heavily from back to front. A par on this hole is always a great achievement.